Okay, can I interview you?
Yes.
The first question, problem definition. Can you tell me how do you find out all the unknowns, information or delta in the problem?
How I find out? First, normally I will refer to the question, the problem diagram, and search for any clues. And sometimes it's stated in the question, in the needs. But normally I will search in among the diagram, like example like dimension, and yeah. Normally I will search in the diagram.
Okay. So second question, idea generation. Can you tell me how do you come up with all the ideas?
Normally I will do online research. For example, like the triangulation for satellite for the last problem 12. So we don't know anything, we don't have any knowledge about the concept. So I will search online and see why you need a triangle pattern to locate the GPS position. And normally online research help a lot, like giving us idea on the existing product and existing product or prototype.
Okay, the third question, idea evaluation. Can you tell me the criteria that you use to select for your ideas? What is the criteria that you use most?
Criteria that you use most, I think is practical.
Okay.
Yeah, I think is practical because any ideas you must fulfill the reality of the reality because if your idea is very good, very nice, but it cannot be implemented in the real life, it's useless
Okay, the fourth question, ideas judgment. Can you tell me how do you select the best idea to solve the problem?
Normally we will do brainstorming of each idea first, and then how we choose the idea. So sometimes we will combine the ideas so that the idea fulfill all the needs, because everyone has different ideas and can be combined. And how we choose is based on how many criteria the idea fulfill. The more the criteria the idea fulfill, so we will choose that one.
Okay, question number 5, solution implementation. Can you tell me how do you carry out your plans?
Carry out the plans.
Plans.
Plans for solving the problem. There's a lot of steps from like generate the idea, brainstorming, evaluate, discussion. So every single step is very important so that we finally come up with a best idea that really can solve the problems. So yeah, that's how we carry out the plan by following step by step.
So what's the first step?
What is the first step for me will be identifying the problems.
Okay.
Yeah. So we will see the problem, like what they want to solve.
Then the second stage?
Second stage will be like something like idea generation.
Okay.
How our ideas using mathematics can really solve the problems.
Then the third stage?
Third stage will be after we have several ideas, so we'll sit down and discuss and evaluate the idea, and because we use a lot of strategy and methods, and you will see, you evaluate how is it the idea really suitable and practical according to the criteria.
Okay, what's the next stage?
Next stage will be idea, choosing the best idea, and then we do our justification and we go on with the plan, with the idea.
Okay, and the last stage? Last stage, the last one.
Last stage, I think is the justification of idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The question number 6, convergent and divergent thinking. Do you use both convergent and divergent thinking in all stages of creative problem solving?
I think God,
Mm.
because we need a lot of resource lah. I mean, to think in different ways to solve the problem. So, like, we can listen to our friends' ideas, and we can online searching for resources, and we can minify the problem and see from different perspective. Yeah.
Okay. Question number yes.
But it's not like I will use divergent or anything lah. It depends on the problems.
Okay. Question number 7, strategies. Can you tell me how to use your strategy to solve the open-end mathematical problem?
How I use strategy, right? For this research, I think I use the drawing diagram the most lah, the strategy, because it can illustrate our imagination, our problem. Then we can really look into it, every single part of the diagram. And I think another one is adapt, because we need to really something like we need to look into the existing problem and how we adapt to the different environment. Yeah.
So what's the strategy that you use the most?
Like just now I said, the diagram.
Drawing.
Yeah, drawing a picture or diagram.
Okay. Question number 8, scalpels. Can you tell me how to use your scalpels to solve open-end mathematical problem? What's the scalpel that you've used the most?
I think is substitute. So it's like try and error. It's like if this idea cannot work, I will change another one so that it fulfill the needs of the question.
So you use substitute.
Yes.
Okay. So relation of strategy and scalpels. Do you think strategy and scalpel are related to each other?
I think somehow yes, because like in the strategy also have something like try and error, and like drawing a diagram, we can use the scalpel like minify. We can do the small part of the diagram first. So I think it's somehow related lah. Yeah.
Okay, question number 10. Use of strategy and scalpels. Do you think strategies and scalpel can help you to solve the open-end mathematical problem?
Can be used to solve. I think it gives us a guideline lah. Like I always will use this kind of scalpels or this kind of strategy for specific problems, because we don't always when we solve a problem we just try to solve it, but we don't know actually what scalpel or strategy we use. But somehow still every problem have different ways lah. I mean different strategy or scalpel need to be used for different problems. So I think it still help lah.
So question number 11. Strategy and scalpels. Do you think you use strategy and scalpel to solve open-end mathematical problem in the future after learning how to solve all the problems?
Like this research let me realize I commonly use some scalpels and strategy. So like for in the future, if I meet the same problem, right? I think I will also according to this, I will use according to this sample strategy.
Okay, last question, creativity. Do you think you can come up with your creativity to solve open-end mathematical problem in the future after learning how to solve all the problems?
Creativity. I think the creativity is unlimited lah. How to say? It's also based on our imagination. But I think the more we try, the more experience we have lah. So if by trying more problems, then our ideas will have more ideas based on our experience, and also we can know the reality lah by trying more problems, solving more reality problems in mathematics.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Anything you want to add?
I don't know.